finally happening. Welcome to our very first YouTube episode for Zizo's Finance Minute. So pleased that you can join us. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Like, subscribe, and share. Remember to do that. So today we are launching YouTube channel for Zizo's Finance Minute, and we'll be covering basically everything that we've been covering on all the other social media platforms, everything and anything pertaining to financial planning, why financial planning matters, why we need to decode and understand the insurance industry better, why we need to understand the various investment opportunities that lie. So as a financial advisor, I've come across plenty portfolios. There's a lot of information that is out there in the market. And with a lot of information comes a lot of misinformation. And so this channel is dedicated to decoding, helping you understand the financial planning industry better, helping you understand your shortfalls better, helping you understand where you've been going wrong, why you're not sticking to your budget and you're sticking to your financial goals. And so think of me as your trusted accountability partner that will bring you facts. Sometimes they're not always going to be pleasant, but they will always gear you to a better position. Again, please like, please subscribe, please share, and do not gatekeep. Do not be the person that does the whole gatekeeping thing. If the information doesn't align to you, it will certainly align to someone else in your circle. So be generous with knowledge. And that's what we do. I'm open to your comments. I'm open to what content you want to see coming your way. And yeah, I am so excited we did it. What is financial planning? So today is the first episode for Zizo's Finance Minute. So I thought let's take it all the way to the beginning and then we start building from there. So what is financial planning and why is it important? There's a lot of misunderstanding with everyone goes around, oh, I'm a financial planner. Oh, I've got an advisor. Oh, I've got a broker. But what is this financial planning? So financial planning is the process literally of planning around your finances. While you're alive, while you're working, in the event of death, in the event of non-death, in the event that the kids grow up, in the event you buy stock portfolios and expand into properties, in the event of anything and everything pertaining to your finances. In comes insurance. So what does insurance do? When it comes to financial planning, you're focusing on two components around your finances. You want to protect them as much as you want to grow them. Protection, insurance, growth, investments / savings. So you want to start it right from the ground up. Now, when it comes to financial planning, you always want to focus on where does the biggest risk or the threat to my finances come, right? So if something were to happen, where will I feel the biggest loss or the biggest impact? And so then your first priority needs to be plugging that hole where you will feel that impact. In comes insurance. The quickest and most affordable way to mitigate any large financial loss is via insurance. So you look at what the loss is and then you align it with the relevant tool. In comes the products, right? So oftentimes we want to lead with, oh, I know I need a life cover, or I need a household policy. But why do I need these things? What solution are they bringing my way? And what is the size and the impact of that solution? So in comes the insurance conversation, right? Now, insurance can take many forms. It can be for individual purposes. So it's for me and my household and my child and all the risks that lie there. It can be in the event of business. I'm a business owner. What is the risk that lies there and what do I need to do? It can be in the event now I've got business partners. What do we do to ensure that my back is constantly covered as well as my business partner's back? Now, what do I do with these assets? I've got cars, I've got a house. In the event of a hailstorm, will I have the finances to fix the roof and the structures myself? In the event that I crash someone else's car, will I have the necessary finances to pay for that loss that I've incurred? And so this is where the insurance comes in. If I'm a doctor and I get sued by my client, Do I have the necessary indemnities in place? If I am in the oil industry and there's an oil spillage, do I have the necessary cover that aligns to that massive risk that I am exposed to? So simply put, that is an insurance conversation. So many times we tend to avoid it because it is what we refer to as a grudge purchase. So a grudge is anything, I must do this, but I don't want to do this. It's not fun to do this. I'd rather take my money and put it in a well-performing stock. That feels better because then I'm seeing the growth month on month on month, or there might be a dip in the market. So it's a more pleasant conversation. And yet the largest risk lies in the insurance space, right? So to make an example, someone's sitting and they're like, okay, Zizo, I hear what you're saying, but now I've only got 500 Rand at my disposal. Where do I need to begin? Do I take this 500 Rand and put it in a stock market, put it in a savings account, a 32-day call account? Or do I take this 500 Rand and look at an insurance policy? Now it comes to the same question. Where does the largest risk lie? So let's assume that person A has just started working. They're earning about 30,000 Rand a month, 23 years old. They've just bought their first car. 3 months down the line, person A gets into an accident that compromises their ability to earn future income. So worst case scenario, I now can't work. I'm 23. I'm completely disabled. That 500 Rand were to have gone into a life policy, that 500 Rand secures you about millions that go towards protecting your future incomes. Same 500 Rand, if you had put it in a savings investment, 3 months down the line, you would only be sitting with 1,500. That's not going to take you very far. And so when I say where the largest risk lies, it's literally that maths and those calculations that we do to say, okay, you know what? This is me. This is my financial portfolio. As much as I want to grow it, I need to first protect it so that if anything were to happen, if I crash someone's car, I've got the necessary mechanism to replace that. So in the short-term space, so when it comes to insurance, then we talk long-term insurance, we talk short-term insurance, but that's going to be our next episode. I'm happy to stop there for now or pause there and allow that to sink in. So to recap, financial planning is the process by which we discuss and we put mechanisms in place to mitigate any sort of risk exposure that might, that where your finances might face. We also focus on tools and mechanisms that help you grow your finances as well as protecting them. Thank you so much. Till next time, please remember to please like, please subscribe, please share, please hit me up in the comment section, or even, if you've got my number, then drop me a WhatsApp. If you are on our social media platforms, do send us a DM. There is no topic too silly to discuss or too unimportant. There's, as long as you've got money in your hand, you need someone like me to guide what you do with that money. Thank you so much. Till next time, tot ziens and goodbye.